If you follow the steps in this video, you will be able to make money from YouTube quicker than you know. A couple of days ago, I was searching around YouTube and I stumbled across this YouTube channel. Upon looking closer, I realized that this YouTube channel is making thousands of dollars. It's crazy. They're one of many people out there that are using channels like theirs to make passive income from YouTube and keep their identity a secret the whole time. In this video, I'm going to reveal exactly how they're making their money and then show you their exact formula for you to copy so you can begin creating viral content, starting with the first step, which is the niche. Now, as you guessed, they're in the health niche, which has one of the highest RPMs on YouTube. Now, due to this being a popular niche, it's important that we find ourselves a sub-niche to post in. So as an example, a sub-niche of the health niche would be something like fitness content or skincare. I like the sound of fitness, so I'll select it for our channel. The fitness niche not only has a high RPM, but it's evergreen. This means that our videos will continue to get views, as people always view this sort of content. That's our niche done, so we can move over to the next step of the video, which is scripting. Now, in order to script, we need some video ideas. I can't be bothered to use my brain, so I'm going to go ahead and use ChatGPT to generate some ideas. Once you're on the AI tool, you want to start by asking it for 10 ideas for a fitness-style YouTube video. To save you guys time, I'm going to put every prompt and every website that I use in this video in a Google Doc that'll be in the video's description. The AI has left us with 10 video ideas, and we need to pick one. Try and pick one that doesn't require complex footage. For example, this one, about a 10-minute morning workout, probably wouldn't work, as you'd have to get footage of very specific exercises. Instead, something like this one about staying fit on a busy schedule would be much better, as it would require more generic stock footage. So I'll select the idea and paste it back into the AI. I'm then going to add this prompt, which does a few things. It starts by asking for a script. It then convinces the AI that it's a YouTube copyright expert, which is a really good trick for getting engaging scripts, and it then makes sure that just the raw text is left. If I enter the prompt, you can see that the AI begins to leave is with a script that we can use. I've read through the script, but I want it a little longer, so I'll ask the AI to make the script twice as long. Finally, the AI has gone ahead and generated us a winning script, one that'll definitely make for a viral video. With the script done, we can now go ahead and move over to turning it into voiceover. You want to head to 11 Labs using the link in the Google Doc. It's here that we can begin to generate our own voiceover. So, firstly, we need to get ourselves a voice to use. Head to the right of 11 Labs and hit the voices drop down. I'm going to pick this one called Rachel, and it sounds like this.
You gotta be careful if you don't know where you're going because you might not get there.
With our voice selected, we can now go ahead and paste in the script we got from ChatGPT. Once it's in place, simply just generate speech and download it when it's done. That's our full voiceover now complete. We can now move over the next step of our video, which is getting the visuals. Just before we do that, however, I want to mention that if you really want to grow on YouTube and TikTok, and also get one-on-one support, as well as full courses in the description, let's now get the visuals for our video. To do this, you want to firstly head back to ChatGPT. Once back on the I'll enter this prompt, which firstly asks the AI to describe B-roll footage, and then mentions that we'll be using stock or AI footage. So find the prompt in the Google Doc and go ahead and run it. As you can see, the AI has gone ahead and broken down the entire video for us, so we can generate visuals. To get the first one, remember what's described, and then you want to head over to this website called Pexels. Once you're on here, you want to go ahead and change the search criteria from photos to visuals. Once that's done, head to the search box, and I'll firstly search for cafe, as this is what's mentioned in the scene from ChatGPT. You want to search around all the stock footage until you find something you like. I'll go with this image of this woman working in a cafe, and I'll go ahead and hit free download and save it to my device. Now, the next scene that ChatGPT gave us was a gym workout. So I'll head to the search bar in Pexels and search for gym. I found this one of this man working out, so I'll go ahead and download it. Here's a little secret for you guys. The most important part of any YouTube video is the first 30 seconds. If you don't capture your viewers here, then your video will flop. So what I recommend doing is downloading 3 times the amount of footage for our first few sentences. That way, we can change the scene every few seconds. which means that we'll keep our viewers engaged for longer. So head back to Pexels and do just that. So search for and download footage from Pexels for roughly 80% of the scenes, as we'll generate the rest with AI. I'll now show you how to do just that. Trust me, these images keep viewers absolutely hooked. So you want to head to Leonardo using the link in the Google Doc. And once you're on here, head over to the Image Generation tab. We now need to change a few settings. I'll pause the video here, but you can see that you need to change the preset, the generation quality, and the aspect ratio, so that it all matches mine. With that done, we can go ahead and enter a prompt for our first image. To do this, I'll head to the generation box and enter a man working out in a gym, lifting a barbell above his head. Once it's in place, I'll hit generate. Now just repeat this process with every remaining scene in the video, as Leonardo has a daily token limit, so make sure everything is free. I'll only use a few of these images. As you can see, my scenes are ready, so I'm going to download them and save them to my device. We can now begin to edit everything, so stick with me guys. To edit, you firstly need to head to CapCut using the link in the Google Doc. Once you're there, start by importing everything we've created so far. This includes your voiceover, images, and any other assets you've gathered. With everything imported, the first thing we're going to add is the voiceover. Just drag it into the track like so. Next, it's time to add our images. You want to drag them into the timeline one by one in the order that they should go in. Try and match them to the exact duration of what's being said in the voiceover. Just drag them all in until your timeline is full. With all of the videos and images in place, we can now go ahead and add a transition to the video. Head to the Transitions tab of CapCut, and it's here that you can see many different transitions. You can preview one by clicking on it. However, I'm just going to go ahead and use this one for our video. So drag your transition onto your timeline and position it in between your first two images. Once it's in play, you now want to head to the top right of CapCut and start by reducing the transition time to 0.2 seconds. Once that's done, hit this Apply to All button to insert your transition in between every image. We now need to add some animation to the AI images. Click on them, and then head to the top right of CapCut. Now here you want to hit this animation button, and then select Combo. Now, you want to click through the available animations here until you find something that you like for this video. Once you've found one, select it, and you need to repeat this process for every AI image that you've added to your video. Finally, let's adjust the video's colors to make it pop. Go to Adjustments in the top right, and add a custom adjustment layer to your timeline. Stretch the layer so it covers the entire duration of the video. Then, increase the saturation value to 10. This will make the colors more vibrant and eye-catching. That's our video done, so export it. Here's the finished result.
Staying fit when your schedule is packed can feel overwhelming, but the truth is, it's entirely possible with the right approach.
Don't forget guys, if you need assistance with YouTube or TikTok,